Right then, David Lammy has just become the first cabinet minister to publicly stab Keir Starmer in the back over the Peter Mandelson disaster. And if you think that's where this stops, subscribe because this circus is only getting started. So apparently Lammy warned Starmer back in 2024 not to appoint Mandelson as US ambassador. His reason? Oh, nothing major, just Mandelson's cozy little connections to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Perfectly reasonable concern, you'd think. But Starmer, in his infinite wisdom, went ahead anyway. Absolutely brilliant decision-making there. Lammy wanted to keep Dame Karen Pierce in the role because she's actually well-connected with Trump's inner circle. Novel concept, appointing someone competent for a diplomatic post. But no, Starmer needed his old mate Mandelson in Washington. Consequences be damned. And here's the thing, Lammy's not alone. Angela Rayner, the deputy PM who recently resigned over her own stamp duty scandal involving her Hove flat, also told friends she was against the appointment. Beautiful irony there. She's now apparently ready to launch a leadership campaign, according to the Daily Mail. The knives are properly out. Let that sink in for a second. The government's falling apart over an ambassador appointment. We've got Rayner circling, Ed Miliband reportedly seeing his path back to the top opening up, and was Streeting nervously deleting old photos of himself with Mandelson from social media. Oh no, absolute scenes. But wait, it gets better. Streeting's allies are accusing Rayner's team of nakedly trying to exploit the Epstein scandal for political gain. And Rayner's lot are firing back, suggesting Streeting's own closeness to Mandelson might be a problem. If you're enjoying this breakdown of Labour eating itself alive, go ahead and subscribe. Meanwhile, Mandelson's facing a police investigation for allegedly leaking sensitive government information to Epstein during the 2008 financial crash. Gordon Brown, who was Prime Minister when that happened, says he greatly regrets appointing Mandelson as business secretary. Lovely. Everyone regrets everything, but only after it all goes spectacularly wrong. Brown's now urging Starmer to act decisively, writing in The Guardian that perhaps has been too slow to do the right thing. Perhaps. Understatement of the century there, Gordon. Labour MPs are piling on too. Ian Burns says Starmer needs a miracle. Simon Uffers calling for a complete clear-out at number 10, including Chief of Staff Morgan McSweeney, who's apparently now considering his future after calls for him to be sacked. So we've got a foreign secretary who warned against the appointment, a deputy PM who's resigned and is plotting a leadership bid, a health secretary frantically scrubbing his social media, and a prime minister who ignored everyone and is now watching his government implode like a poorly constructed sandcastle at high tide. Subscribe if you want tomorrow's installment of this absolute masterclass in self-destruction, because Starmer's either sacking Mandelson or has gone himself, and either way, this is far from over.